Hi everyone, and welcome to Southern Motors, Michigan's leading muscle and classic car dealer since 1978. Remember, you can always go online and check out our updated inventory at southernmotors.com. Today, guys, going to take a look at an absolutely stunning 1967 Dodge Coronet. This is a true RT. Beautiful car, guys. I actually sold this car. It's been a few years ago. I bought it originally out of a show in Georgia, but the guy was from Florida. It was pretty much just a bone stock 67 B5 Blue RT. Sold it to a gentleman. He's actually out of Iowa. He immediately sent it to a buddy of ours who pro toured this car. This thing's got a 500 cubic inch, 600 horsepower Indy Hemi engine in it. Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. It's got Wilwood. It's got the big Wilwood 4-wheel disc brake kit on it. Power steering. It's got Hotchkis front and rear sway bars, frame connectors, and I'm telling you, this thing runs and drives excellent. Runs on pump gas. Again, 600 horsepower pump gas engine. You can see it's got those are Toyo's radial redlines. All the way around the car. They're 18s and 20s. It's got 18 and 20 inch billet wheels. Pretty car, man. Only about 180 miles on this car since it's been built. But great car, original B5 Blue, true RT car, black vinyl interior, and then he just upgraded this thing, man. He did a beautiful job too. You can see he's updated the headlights. This front bumper is a little weak. As you can see, there's a, it shows a little wear. It's not hideous, but, we sell 80% of these things sight unseen. So I try to, as I go through the video, man, I try to show you anything that I notice. Factory RT hood. This is one of my favorite body styles. I love the 67 Plymouth is actually my favorite car in the world, but I like these Dodges as well. Pretty paint. Paint on the car slick. Again, original B5 Blue car. But very impressive driving it down the road. You can see that dash is nice when we get in there. It's got all custom gauges, custom built dash for this car. I saw a couple little scratches in this back window. Love this car, man. I'm a Mopar guy at heart. If you've been watching these videos, you know I love these cars. They're not easy to get your hands on, and I'll tell you, it's hard to make these cars drive like this. This thing drives excellent. Nice and flat down the sides. Again, 18s and 20s. It's got, I think it's 2.5 or 3 inch dual exhaust, H pipe on it. It's got a great sound to it. It's got an 8 3/4 390 sure grip rear end with a Tremec 5-speed manual trans. You can see that big disc brake kit on it. It's got the slotted and drilled rotors. With that Tremec 5-speed that matches that 390, nice. You can still get on the expressway and cruise it. Sorry guys, that's just a little piece of the rag. You see that in there, we're wiping it down. Again, Hotchkis front and rear sway bars. Killer car. Again, this is an Indy crate engine, 500 cubic inch, 600 horsepower pump gas engine. You can see it's got the Mopar aluminum intake, aluminum heads. It's got all the March aluminum pulleys and brackets on it, the serpentine system, big aluminum radiator. It's MSD ignition. It's got the Pro Billet distributor. Again, power steering, Wilwood 4-wheel disc brakes, Tremec 5-speed manual trans. It's got dual electric fans. Good looking car, man. Nothing like that, popping that hood at a car show with a Hemi in it, I'll tell you that. You want attention, that always does it. Like I say, the nice thing about these Mopars are just such limited production. It's why they hold their value so well. They just didn't build a lot of these cars. Can nitpick that A-pillar chrome a little. Factory mirror. Sill plates, bucket seats, console. It's got the pistol grip shifter in it. It's got a sport wood steering wheel. The dash is all custom for this car. All custom Dakota gauges. The radio's in the glove box. Got an aftermarket radio. Again, dual exhaust. Does have frame connectors, 8 3/4, 390 sure grip rear end. In the photo, I had some of the parts sitting over here. We're going to find a box that stuff goes with this car. But obviously, we don't want to be running it down the road with the parts in the trunk here. Again, more parts here and original parts in the box. Car cover goes with it. It's got the factory jack. He spackle coated the trunk. Of course, they were body color from the factory. Actually, that was done when he bought it. Like I say, I bought this car from a guy out of Florida a few years ago. It's been a couple of years ago. Pretty car. Car's very nice underneath. Got it up in the air. Got some pictures of the bottom of the car for you. Good looking Mopar. Bunch of new stuff coming, guys. If you see it on the site, there's just one photo. It says coming soon. Call my guys up. They can text you a lot. They like to text the photos to you. They can get you more information on a car. I know people get frustrated because they go from coming soon to sold, but I like to take my time. I like to do all the ads and shoot these videos myself, and that takes some time. Aftermarket heater switch under there does work. Blower motor works. We're gonna have Nathan fired up here. This thing is awesome. Fun car to bang the gears, guys. Parking brake does work. You can see all your gauges work. Even clock works. 183 miles on this car since it was done. Hopefully you can see it. He's going through the lights. The brake lights work. I think the only thing that doesn't work is your reverse lights. Man, that thing sounds good. And it's not too radical. Like I say, pump gas engine. Radio works. Like I say, the blower motor works. See your console lights in there working. It's got the halo headlight, not the halos, the aftermarket headlights in it. Again, make sure you keep track of our inventory, guys. You can do that at southernmotors.com. Again, it's always changing daily. You can also keep track of us through our Instagram page, our Facebook page. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube page. Or as always, the old-fashioned way, pick up the phone, give us a call, 248-620-3355. That is a good looking car right there, guys. Have a great day, guys.